Alright, here we are again. Welcome to Dads vs Daughters. In this episode, I'll be talking about what used to be the best time of the week, the weekend. I fondly remember that Friday feeling, driving home knowing I'd have 2 days off at last. But as a dad, it's time to kiss goodbye to beers with the boys on a Friday, date nights with the wife, and the classic lazy Sunday. They're ancient history now. Gone. Kaput. You're responsible for at least one human being now who will royally with you all weekend. I now dread Fridays as the clock edges nearer to home time, because I know I have a relentless 48 hours ahead of me. I've even stopped boozing on weekends to make sure I'm match fit to handle the chaos. Being hungover with young kids isn't very clever. Now this weekend started with Zoe going for her Saturday morning ballet lesson. Now I know what you're thinking. Ballet. Yeah, I know, I've got no defense for this. But we arrived at class with Zoe, and the rest of the children are suitably dressed in pink tutus, ready for action. Zoe's a little shy, and as we enter the building, she's already clinging onto my leg and hiding behind me. She doesn't want to participate, for f***'s sake. I just about managed to persuade her to join in, which she does for about 10 minutes, with a plie here and a plie there, yeah, I know the terms now, before running back to me crying, asking to leave. Poor thing, I can't force her though, so I decided to cut our losses and go. Bye-bye ballet, not sure we'll be back. Next appointment is a mid-morning little musician session with my youngest daughter, Cleo. Now Cleo's not even 2 yet, but she loves her music. She feels it and she's already singing, dancing and tearing up dance floors across North London. The class is 2 lovely old ladies sitting in a room playing kiddie tunes on a guitar for 30 minutes. It's interactive with tambourines, bongos, bells and whistles. And it's all about allowing the kids to express themselves, which Cleo has no issues with. She's certainly not shy, unlike her big sis. Now I go all in and get fully involved with the large bongos, whilst Cleo dances around in the middle of the circle like she was a baby at a rave. She absolutely adored it. Between the songs, I do a bit of people watching. Can't help but notice a lot of ugly babies. I'm certain this is a dad thing, as once you have a child, you inexplicably put them on the most beautiful pedestal as you're so in love. There appear to be some older kids, though, who are little heads. One kid, who must have been at least 6, tells Cleo off for not doing it right. She's not even 2, mate. Off, I say in my head, of course, before smiling and not saying anything. I'm so English. We finish, and with it being London, we do our customary no talking, and I leave with Cleo, who has her musical fix. Unlike me, because I've still got the sound of bongos ringing in my ears. Time to go home and put her to bed for a bit. Mummy's with Zoe, who should also be napping. Any parent will always try to steal back some time at nap time. It's the golden hour, so you can catch up on some sleep, do a bit of life admin, shower, and just freshen up. Zoe's off to a birthday party this afternoon, and Cleo and I didn't get an invite. The solution? Clowntown. Now, Clowntown is a soft play centre in North London that lets kids of all ages run around like crazy for about 90 minutes, running, jumping and swinging in utter controlled chaos. It's also brilliant for tiring them out before bed. I go to put Cleo in the car, but she's not having any of it. She'll not allow me to put her in the car seat. I try giving her my phone as a distraction, a toy. Nope. She tenses her body up like a plank of wood. She's pretty strong actually. I try to bribe her with a cookie or a snack, but she's wise to this and rejects my tactical play. I'm already knackered and not sure I have the energy for this. I go rogue and start reasoning with her, then pleading. Nope, she tells me she just wants to go to the park, so I give up. No Clowntown today. I pop her in the pram and off we go to the playground for the 500th time. She absolutely loves it, and ultimately that's all that matters. I do the set menu playground routine of swing, slide and roundabout 3 times, and we head off to the little coffee shop for a baby chino before heading home. Now Cleo decides the pram isn't working for her, so I walk home with Cleo in one arm, pushing her pram in the other to ensure the baby chino isn't spilt. It's a brave and valiant attempt, but the baby chino takes a nosedive just before we get home. Sod's law. And by now, I'm f***ed. What must I look like to people driving or walking past? Useless, that's what. Oh, and tired, don't forget that one. I head home, feed Cleo and wait for Zoe's arrival from the party. All I can think about is putting them both to bed so I can sit down with the wife, decompress, and maybe watch something with a large glass of vino. You hear that? Yep, that's them upstairs. Zoe's just come back from the party, high on sugar. and they're currently playing Five Little Monkeys jumping on the bed. Past their bedtime, and there are no signs of a slowdown. It's going to be a long night. So there you have it, a regular weekend as a dad. No time with a wife, absolutely and all I want to do is go to bed before getting up and doing it all again tomorrow. Well, if you've enjoyed this little escapade, do feel free to like, share, subscribe and comment. And, more importantly, if you know how to get a toddler in a car, please let me know. I'm desperate. Adios, my parenting amigos.